What's up, AR fam? And today I'm going to be recording a video on It Lives in the Woods, Trace's gameplay. I think episode 3, chapter 2 now. When this video will be coming out. When the last video that I did will be coming out. It will be season 3, episode 3, chapter 2. No, episode 2, chapter 3. No, episode 3, chapter 2, yeah. The only reason you're even on the team with us is because it looks good for photos. So we've just seen Ben say to Andy, basically, oh, well, we only put you on the team because we needed you there. The only reason you're even on the team with us is because it looks good for photos. You can't just... I can't what? Hurt your feelings? You gonna cry, huh? You gonna tattle on me? You know, if you really want to help out the team, or why don't you just... You do us all a favour, triple threat. Ben puts his face an inch from yours. Quit. Ben turns his back on you and walks away. You feel tears in your eyes as Tom comes up behind you. Wow, that was... Andy? I'm sorry. Ben has no right to talk to you that way. But he just did. Andy, you rip out of Tom's grasp and head after Ben. Andy, wait! What are you gonna do? I'm sorry, but I have to go with the top option. Kick his butt. Seeing with rage, you come around the corner behind Ben. Hey, bro! You pull back your fist to strike, then realise Ben is standing paralysed in terror as a dark, shaggy mass bears down on top of him. It's a bear! Crap! Oh, come on. Ollie. Come on, man. Rah! Holy I'm so glad he didn't say the full word. The bear lunges down at Ben, yanking him off his feet and dragging him across the ground. That's what you get. That's karma for you right there, Ben. Help me! Raw. The bear rolls Ben over hard and you hear something inside his arms separate with a sickening pop. The bear opens its mouth, thick saliva dribbling out onto Ben's jersey as it pants and heaves above him. Rah! But suddenly it loses interest. It realises Ben and looks around, huffing as if coming out of a daze. Whoa there! It glances at you, glossy-eyed, then turns and wanders off into the woods just as Tom comes around the corner. What is going on back? Holy crap, is that a bear? Oh my god, Ben! Ollie! You know what? I'm going to scream. Tom, go get help. Tom's shoes scuffle as he stumbles back and takes off running. You kneel by Ben's side. Ben, just hold on. It's going to be okay. My arm. I can't move my arm. Tom spins back into view, panting. I found Coach. He's going to go get the nurse. Is Ben okay? I don't know. His arm looks pretty bad. Geez, is it broken? What if he can't play in the game tomorrow? He's only a small forward. I mean, except for me. Ooh. So it's Wait, that was chapter 4? Oh, come on, man. I put chapter 3. So chapter 1 was actually chapter 2. No, it wasn't. Because... Ow. Oh, deal. Running low on diamonds, visit the store now for a quick boost. Got it? And so this I see, you're leaving right beside me. I love the cooks, okay? Don't judge me. It lives in the wood. I think we've nearly finished this series. Now playing as Lucas. In the morning before school, your footsteps echo past an open classroom door. Mr. Thomas, you're here early. Oh, morning, Mr. Cooper. Yeah, Principal Flaws asked me to record a PA message about the bear attack. Mr. Cooper stares at you from behind his desk for an uncomfortable length of time. You are, however, hover in the doorway, fidgeting. So, is there something you wanted? Or Mr. Cooper bounces his leg, as if muffling something over, then nods. As a matter of fact, yes, there is. Please step aside. You inch into the classroom, swallowing nervously. Have you thought about what I said on Monday? You mean about me having extracurriculars? Lucas, come on, you know it's not about you having extracurriculars. It's about the amount, Mr. Cooper. What is your problem with me? Well, that's just it. I don't have a problem with you. How could I? How could anyone? All through high school, you've been a model student. You show up to class early, you turn in every assignment on time, you do extra credit, you tutor, you ace every essay and exam, and all that on top of your student council duties. What? Are you saying I'm too good a student? What concerns me is the recent change in your behaviour. My behaviour? You swallow again. Your mouth feels suddenly dry. Tell me, are you having trouble sleeping lately? Your mind races, generating 1,000 possible excuses as you shift relentlessly from foot to foot, perhaps feeling sudden bouts of anxiety. Your pulse pounds in your ears and your hands shake. Or unsteady hands. You stuff your hands in your pockets, forcing yourself to hold Mr. Cooper's gaze. I've seen this before. I've seen bright students let their ambition outpace their available time and energy. And when those students find themselves overwhelmed, I've seen them turn to certain study aids. Lucas, have you been taking anything to help yourself focus? Maybe to get a bit of an edge over the other students? I don't know what you're talking about. The lights flicker as Mr. Cooper looks at you, frowning as he taps his finger on the surface of his desk. If that's the case, you won't mind if I set a meeting with your parents and the principal. This is a very serious matter, Lucas. If we find evidence of wrongdoing, it may be grounds for suspension. Suspension? I can't have that on my record. Mr. Cooper uncaps a pen and reaches for his desk drawer. It will all go on your record, every detail, for every university and prospective employer to see. I'm sorry, Lucas, but this is a necessary evil. Ollie! This is just proof that he spams me. I've got it all on camera. Someday you'll understand that I did this for your own good. Still looking at you, Mr. Cooper opens his desk drawer, and you see something dark writhing inside, coiling to spring. Mr. Cooper, look out! Huh? Mr. Cooper looks down at his desk drawer. His eyes widens with fear, and something lunges out from inside. Ah! He trips over his chair, trembling, scrambling backwards as it comes for him. Get it off me! Hissing, slithering, bone-white fangs bared, the snake strikes. Ah! Ah! Mr. Cooper! I've got to call someone! Terrified, you back away from the snake, yelling at the top of your lungs. Someone help! Mr. Cooper's been hurt! A janitor and several teachers run into the classroom. The janitor uses his mop to fling the snake across the room. Mr. Cooper, are you okay? Bit me. My chest. I need a doctor. Mr. Cooper's eyes roll back in his head and he falls unconscious. A flicker of movement catches your eyes. The glistening body of the snake vanishes through the open door. I still don't like the intro. You would think after chapter 5 I'd be okay with the intro. Chapter 5, buckle up. Now playing as Alyssa. Finally! I wanted to play as my character all day. Wednesday morning, you're leaving for school when you hear an odd sound coming from your shed. Hilda, is that you again? No way. Sid left her at the kennel. Cautiously, you creep forward and press your ear against the door. A series of muffled rattles, squeaks, and thumps come from inside. Please be a rat and not a monster. Steeling yourself, you count to 3, then shove open the door. Ah! Stopping in your tracks, you stare down at the little angry bundle of feathers on the work table. Wait a second. You take a few steps closer, and the tiny crow hops backwards, one of its wings dragging awkwardly. Are you the crow Jocelyn smacked? How'd you get in here? Slowly you take another step forward, holding out your hand. The crow puffs up his feathers, glaring at you suspiciously. It's okay, little buddy. I should give him a snack. Digging in your school bag, you find a little bag of trail mix. Hungry? Rah! Cautiously, the bird hops forward and snatches a peanut out of your hand. Ark! The little crow cocks his head at you, ruffling his feathers, then, as if making up his mind, he hops forward into the palm of your hand. Looks like I've got a new friend. Ah. After examining the crow's wing, you gently set him into a nest you've made up on top of the dusty filling cabinet. There we go. You should be nice and safe up here. Grok! I should give you a name, huh? How about that? Oh, I actually get to name him. I want to name him Raven. How cool of a name that is. I love that name. Key! You like it? Good. As you turn to leave, you notice a crumpled piece of paper on the table, right where Raven had been sitting. Did you bring it here there? Grok! You gently smooth out the crumpled paper and start to read. Dear E.B., I write to you from the car of a train bound of the Rockies, a feat of modernity so spectacular I reel to conceive of it. Alas, my mind is preoccupied by the destination, one Westchester, Oregon, and the curious package. Yeah? No. Thank you. Who's the author of these old letters and what happened to him? Collect all 5 to find out. 1871? Where the hell did you find this, Raven? Ark? Raven tilts his head at you, then starts preening his feathers. Well, I guess it'd be weirder if you did answer. Be good. I'll check in on you after the game. Raven settles happily into his new nest, and you leave for school. After school, you join the crowd heading to watch your team play in the first basketball game of the season. You find Stacy outside the front doors with the rest of the cheer squad. Hey, Stacy. Hi, Alyssa. Excited to watch the Westchester Wolves totally destroy the Anderton Cougars? You know it. We're going to crush them. It's weird because 90% of the time I really hate this school, but right now you kind of want to find someone from Anderton High and tell them how our school is 10 times better than their dumb school. Yeah, kinda. Is that weird? Stacy grins, shaking her pom-poms. Nope, just means I'm doing my job. Have you seen Andy at all today? How's he doing? Based on his face during warm-ups, he's running on like 70% excitement and 30% pure terror. Geez, he's probably feeling a lot of pressure right now, stepping in for Ben. Whatever. What happened to Ben was so freaky. How did Ben just wander onto campus? Oh my god. And did you hear about Mr. Cooper? The snake? Yeah, everyone's been talking about it. You don't think, could they be related? Like, what are the odds of 2 crazy animals attacks happening within 24 hours? Technically, there was... You tell Stacy about the crows that went after Cody and Jocelyn the day before. Stacy stares at you, her brow furrowing. This can't be a coincidence, right? It's got to be Mr. Stace! Come on, the game's about to start. I'll be there in a minute. Okay, be late if you want, but Coach Tanner told me to tell you that you're on thin ice. Brittany skips away and Stacy stares after her, chewing anxiously on her lower lip. It's okay, we can talk tomorrow. With a grateful nod, Stacy hurries toward the gym. You start to follow when a strong hand clamps down on each of your shoulders. It's Noah, isn't it? Oh, Jocelyn? Her hair and my hair are kind of related. Hey, Alyssa, long time no see. Not long enough. Aw, don't be like that. We missed you. You tried to move away, but Cody and Jocelyn hold on to you tight. Dark scratches over their arms and faces, and hate burns in his eye. Hey, let go! But we want to sit by you during the game. We could do the wave. Or, talk about what you did to my car. Cody's grip tightens painfully and your stomach fills with dread. How do I get them to leave me alone? Hey, you guys are going to get in trouble. Check out all those crows. Check out all those crows. Cody jerks his hand away, looking around. Crows? Grinning, you nod to a nearby tree, which it dotted with dozens of feathered black silhouettes. Kinda creepy, right? It's like they're watching us. Jocelyn lets go of your other arm, scratching nervously at the claw marks that mar the back of her hands. I have to go. Over there. She turns, hurrying away with Cody right behind her. In their rush, they almost run into Connor as he walks over from the parking lot. Where are those two heading in such a hurry? Who cares, as long as it's away from here. I'm sensing that you guys aren't exactly friends. Wow, what gave it away? Connor smirks, and the two of you walk through the doors of the gym. You and Connor find your seats among the crowd of rowdy Westchester High fans. So, what happened to Cody and Jocelyn? Looks like they both took a bag of angry cats to the face. Crows, actually. I think they're still a little freaked out about it. This whole place seems a little freaked out, if you ask me. What do you mean? Dunno, just getting a weird vibe. Like, something's wrong, but no one wants to admit it. You do your best to suppress a shiver, glancing up at Connor. He doesn't seem to have noticed. So, Connor, do you come to all the games? How are things? Well, today my boss hid in the back while I got rid of a spider. Except it wasn't a spider, it was a big dust ball. Wow, it's just non-stop excitement at Gunther's Hardware. At the base of the bleachers, you spot Stacy standing with the rest of the cheer squad. Connor waves and she smiles, sticking out her tongue at him. Hey, brat. You guys are adorable. We try. Looks like the game's about to start. Down on the court, the two teams get into position for the jump ball. Your team takes position. Yeah, go Wolves! The Westchester player drives down the court, but it's soon trapped by an Anderton High defender. Drew, over here! Drew looks at Andy, then away. He tries to get past the defender, but ends up losing the ball. Are you kidding me? What the hell? Andy was wide open. The Cougars score an easy basket, and the ball returns to your team. But once again, is it just me, or is nobody passing to your buddy down there? It's definitely not you. By the middle of the second quarter, the Wolves are down by 10 points. Boo! Someone score already! Come on, Wolves, you can do it! Ugh, this blows. You watch Andy get madder and madder as his team still refuses to pass to him. His friend Tom watches from the bench, shoulders slumped. I can't believe this. I'm about to go down there and slap someone. Start rooting for Anderton. I'm about to go down there and slap someone. You're not the only one. Andy looks about ready to lose it. On the court, Andy gets into a defensive stance, tracking the ball with the intensity of a shark, his face flushed with anger. Come on! Come on! One of the Anderton players makes a cross-court pass, and Andy springs up, snatching the ball out of the air. Ha! Yeah, go, Andy, go! My freaking pronunciation today is crap. Andy heads for the three-point line, defenders scrambling to catch up. He shoots just as an Anderton player slams into him from the side. Yes. Ugh! Andy stumbles, nearly falling, but the ball swishes through the basket. Woo! Cheers erupt from the bleachers as the ref awards Andy a few throw, which he sinks easily. Score! The crowd roars, overcome with excitement. You jump to your feet and yell. I should yell, Wolves rule. Hell yeah, Andy. I love you, Andy Kang. No, not the last one. That's just cringy. Or should we? Because that will be the funniest thing. Let's do it. Woo! Andy finds you in the crowd and points at you, winking and blushing a brilliant smile. No! I didn't want it to be romance! I didn't want it to be romance. I thought, so all our love interests are on like our group? Oh, I thought it was just Noah, Lucas, and Noah, Lucas, and Dan. Okay, now I'm very confused. And Connor. And Andy. Hell yeah. The ref signals half-time. Andy follows the rest of the team off the court as the cheer squad jumps up to do their routine. Come on, Wolves, let's hear you howl. Woo! I'm not going to attempt to do wolf roar because that's just going to be so cringy. As the cheerleaders start their routine, you notice Connor frowning slightly. What's up? Stacey seems off her game to you. Does Stacey seem off her game to you? Connor nods towards Stacey, who dances clumsily at the back of the formation. Stacey hasn't told him about the blackmail? Maybe she's just stressed out. There's something going on with her. Must be. Stacey wouldn't let any old stress interfere with her cheerleading. Gymnastics, dance, cheer. Performing was always the one thing that helped her escape from whatever other crap she was dealing with. Crap like your parents. Connor sighs, tapping his foot on the bleachers. Yeah, I gave up on my folks a long time ago. To me, they're just a couple of unpleasant strangers who happen to live with my sister. But Stace, I don't think she could ever cut them out like that. She's too good of a person. And you're not a good person? Not too good. The routine ends and the second half of the game begins. During the third quarter, Andy sinks basket after basket. By the middle of the fourth quarter, the Wolves are only down by 1 point. Holy crap! We might actually win this. The cheering from your side of the bleachers gets louder and louder as Tom grabs a rebound and starts dribbling up the court. I love basketball, by the way, guys. One fact about me. Woo, get him, Wolves! Tom stops, blocked by an Anderton defender. He spins, looking for an opening. Andy? He passes the ball. With seconds left on the clock, Andy pivots. He shoots. Come on! Come on! And the ball drops straight into the basket. Yes! Boom! The crowd roars, surging to their feet. Everyone rushes onto the court as a chant begins to rise over the noise. King Kang, King Kang, King Kang, King Kang. Woohoo! Laughing, you join the group, hug rapidly, forming around Andy. We're number 1! And also, suck it, Anderton High. I'm going to say that. And also, suck it, Anderton High. Yeah, Wolves rule. You were incredible out there, Andy. I always knew you were the start of this team. Thanks, Alyssa. I can't believe this is finally happening. I knew that if they just gave me a chance. Tom pushes his way through the tight knot of people. Come on, Andy, we've got to hit the showers. Coach is taking the whole team out to the diner to celebrate. You should come too, Alyssa. Dessert's on me. King Kang is feeling generous. I might take you up on that. Andy follows the rest of the team to the locker room, and you look around until you spot Connor over by the doors. Hey, you heading out? Soon, yeah. Gonna see if I can talk to Stacey for a minute first. You want a ride home? Maybe. I might be going to the diner with Andy and the team. I could run you over there or pick you up after if you want. Just let me know. It's a nice drive this time of night. You hand Connor your phone and he enters his number. And right, you hand Connor your phone, You hand Connor your phone and he enters his number. He smiles, waving as he wanders through the crowd towards Stacey. Outside, you watch the crowd dispersing to their cars, chatting excitedly about the game. What should I do tonight? Want to get to know Connor a little better, or help Andy celebrate his win? This is your chance. Both scenes come with nerve boosts, and if you choose one, you could still choose the other later. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'd only get 15 diamonds, so I may as well go home. As soon as you get home, you stop by the shed to check on Raven. Hey, bud, how's it? Ah! You jump as Raven flies out of the rafters, landing on top of your head. Ark! Well, seems like someone's feeling better already. Gurk! He flutters back to his nest and starts prodding something with his beak. Curious, you stand on your toes to look. Another letter? Where are you finding these? You reach out to take the letter, but Raven puffs up his feathers, squawking angrily. Caw! Hey, that might be important. Caw! You cross your arms, glaring at the little crow. Maybe if I distract him with something. I need one more diamond. I want to read this letter so bad. Okay. I just need to go in there. Collect. Oh, that's gonna waste all my diamonds. But I want to save them. Okay, then I'll just leave it. But should I? I've got exactly the right amount. Trade food for the letter. We need this. Hey, Raven, look what I've got. You pull a piece of leftover granola from your lunch bag, waving it invitingly. Key! Raven flutters over to perch on your hand while he busily pecks at the tree. You extract the letter from his nest and begin to read. Dear Evie, do you recall our endless discussions beneath the old oak tree as I settle in Westchester? Your words echo in my ears, speaking of reality and ritual, known and unknown, and the ancient wilderness that lives between. I confess I am bewitched by this submanable and woodland town. But there is a fog here, Evie, the gradual tension of boundaries, ill-defined and shifting. Every soul in the Westchester seems to acknowledge it, but none dare speak its name. A dark current courses beneath this town. I mean to trace that current to its headwaters and chart them for all the world to see. Goddard E. Phillies, October 1st, 1871. That's my mom's birthday. October 1st. Why does this sound so familiar? Shaking your head, you pin the letter up next to the first one, then head back to the house. Pass me by, and you know I run 1,000 miles, I should just see you. I don't know why I'm singing that song from White Chicks. Now playing as Stacy. After the game, you linger in front of the locker room mirror, staring at your own reflection. I don't know how much more of this I can take. You sigh, rubbing your temples, then flinch as Brittany drops her purse heavily on the counter next to you. Jumpy much? Guess I'd be on the edge too if I'd just made a butt of myself in front of the whole school. You glare at Brittany, hands balling into fists. You know what, Brittany? Why is she being so nice to Lily and horrible to Stacy? You know what, Brittany? I do feel off. Get away from me. You know what, Brittany? Get away from me. Excuse me? You heard me. Why didn't you go back to whatever hell dimension you back hadn't sprung out of? Rage twists Brittany's delicate face into a snarl, then a moment later she smiles. Wow, I really thought you would have learned by now, but I guess you really are so dumb as you look. You open your mouth to reply, but freeze as Brittany pulls out her phone. After a few quick taps, Brittany shows you the draft of a pictogram post, your own tearful face framed above a dozen hashtags. Oh, look how sad you are. I tried to pick a thumbnail where you could really see the snot. Brittany. You know, Stace, I super appreciate everything you've done for me, but I feel like it's time to take our friendship to the next level. Your parents are going to be out of town soon, right? For that convention or whatever? You know what that means. Party at Stacy's house. Brittany, no. Mum would kill me. Yeah, but what would she do if Brittany's manicured thumb hovers over the submit button? Brittany. I'll do anything you want. You don't want to do this. Brittany, you don't want to do this. I kinda do, actually. I post this, your mom ground you forever. I get to be cheer captain, plus so many pictogram likes. Really, it's up to you to give me a reason not to post it. So, party at your place? Okay. Brittany grins, throwing her bag over her shoulder as she heads for the door. Yay, I'll let you know when I've worked out all the details. Bye! Know what you need to do, Stacey? Get her phone, delete it, and then you can be okay. Ollie! Oh my god! I'm gonna scream. As the door clangs shut behind her, you finally let the tears spill out. What am I going to do? Suddenly a shrill scream rends the air, echoing around the locker room. Brittany? You dash out of the locker room and out to the front of the school, pulling up short as you see. It's another fan creature! Grrr. Oh my god! Stacey, do something! The plant creature lunges forward. It snaps its teeth around Brittany's back, tearing away from her. Hey! Brittany, run! Brittany sprints to her car with the creature right on her heels. She dives in, pulling the door shut, just before it can leap inside with her. Ah! You rush over as the creature slams against the car door, crumpling metal and cracking glass. Brittany screams, tears streaming down her cheeks. Brittany, I'll go get help. What? That could take forever. You have a better idea? Rah! Stacey, please, don't leave me. Grabbing the tiny can of mace from your keychain, you edge toward the creature. The thing on Brittany's car stiffens, whirling around to face you. Good tree thing? Just leave her alone. The creature takes a step forward toward you, and then another. You flinch away, squeezing your eyes shut. Oh god, here it comes. You open your eyes slowly. The creature stands in front of you with Brittany's purse clenched in its jaws. If you didn't know any better, you'd think it was smiling. Good plant thing? It jerks its head, tossing Brittany's purse at your feet, contents spilling out onto the sidewalk. What the hell? The creature turns to look at Brittany, then back to you, then at the ground. You look down and see Brittany's phone lying at your feet. Oh, yes! I jinxed it, and I'm so happy I did. Did you? Is that? Okay, 2 minutes. Sorry, my dad was messaging me, so I'm gonna have to pause the video and then I'll get back to you guys. Sorry about that, guys. I'm getting back to the video. Rah! The creature gives you a skeleton grin, then lopes past you, vanishing into the trees. My dad was just asking me what rug I wanted for my bedroom because I forget my bedroom done. Brittany, are you okay? Brittany glares out through the cracked window, her face red with fury. Was this some kind of sick prank? Did you, dress up some filthy stray dog just to mess with me? Look at my car. Oh, I cannot wait to see what happens when I post that video of you. I bet money on boarding school. Slowly, you crouch down to pick up Brittany's phone. What? This video? You hold up the phone screen to show her right before you hit delete. No! I think yes. Looks like you're out of... Brittany's phone pings as a text comes in. Without thinking, you click the pop-up and open a message chain. I'm telling you, every girl in the cheer squad would be so useless without me leading them. Jasmine's 2 touches are tragic. Oh, but Marlison's been killing it. Only because that little snake wants to be cheer cap over my dead body. Her boyfriend was totally eye-banging by me at the lunch today. Maybe if I took him for another little ride. I teach Marisol, who's boss around here. Lol, you are so bad. Holy crap, Brittany! You scan down Brittany's messages, mouth hanging open in shock as Brittany struggles to open her mangled car door. Stace, seriously, don't. Sorry, what were you saying? I didn't hear over the phone sound of your trash talking literally every single one of your friends. Listen, Stacy, I was kidding before. You know I really wasn't ever going to post that video. I'd never what? Humiliate me? Explain me for shopping money? Made me jeopardize my spot on the squad just so you look good? For the first time since you've known her, Brittany looks truly terrified. You kick her purse toward the card, but you keep her phone. Stacy, please, if the girls knew, they'd totally hate you. Don't worry, I know what it's like to be afraid of all the time. I'd hate for you to feel that way. You know what? I suddenly do feel like having a party, but I think maybe we should have it at your house. But you turn on your heel and walk away, smiling as you tuck Brittany's phone safely into your pocket. I'll let you know when I've worked out all the details. Bye. Ooh, continue on. I want to start chapter 6. Oh my God. Look at her, savage, but literally. That was so cringy though. Oh, the 16 chapters? Are you kidding me? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, we have 10 more chapters to go. Oh, I just counted that when I could just 10 years ago. Now playing as Alyssa. At the house in the woods, leaves crunch underfoot as you step out into the clearing. See, it's right where we said. Oh, that's Dan as a little kid. Oh. Holy crud. You guys were for real? Wait, is that dear girl? Oh my God, he's there. You guys for real? Told you so. That's Ava. She's so cute. Oh man, is there where the monster grabbed you? Yeah, it was right in the door there. Cool. Oh, that's Noah. It's not cool, Jane. I can't believe you came here and didn't tell me. You could have gotten hurt. It's okay. Alyssa was here to protect me. Yeah, I know, but so what exactly happened again? Jane and I got close to the door and then Redfield tried to suck us in like a big vacuum. Wait, Redfield? How do you know its name? I asked and he scratched it out on the floor. And then he stole my necklace. Ah, that's so creepy. I love it. Lily calls from nearby, poking something with her foot. Oh, there's a dead bird over here. This place is weird. I want to leave. No way. Let's go in there and kick that thing's butt. I think we should stay out here. Alyssa's right. But what if we got Connor to come and record it on his new phone? We could send it to those ghost hunter guys on TV. No way, I'm not going in a creepy hole to get eaten, especially with my stupid brother. Well, I'm not going if Stacy doesn't. You guys never want to do anything cool. A high-pitched cry suddenly pierces the air. Sweet! That's my whistle! Mr. Red, he's making fun of us! The whistle toots cheerfully from inside the house, as if daring you to come after it. Well, that settles it. Now we're definitely not going in. What? Why? 'Cause it's obviously a trap? Exactly. Dang it, you guys are right. Sorry, Jane. Jane balls up her fists, her face reddening as the mocking whistle continues. She stamps her foot. Screw you, Mr. Red! But as you all turn to go, the whistling suddenly dies down, and you hear another sound from inside. Wait. As you call and glance back, something tiny flies out from inside the house, bounces off Jane's chest and lands in her hands. My whistle? Give back. Stay. Sorry. Dude! What kind of monster apologizes? Should we talk to it? Everyone exchanges hesitant glances. You summon your courage